Salutations, you schizophrenics. Automatic here for Automatic Games. And thanks for joining me this Friday night. I don't typically stream on Fridays, but tonight is an exception. We're going to pick up our story where we left it. And where did we leave it? Well, to be perfectly honest, we had been following Allison Keene. She is the proverbial Nuka-Girl, or at least a cover girl that posed as the Nuka-Girl. And we've been following her post-apocalyptic story. In the process, we also met the creep, that is to say, Carlisle Decker, a man with which she had an affair, and a man that also survived the nuclear holocaust and has been kind of stalking her since her emergence from Vault 111. In our last episode, we were introduced to Nathan Keene. Her husband, presumed dead, is in fact alive, and he is currently in Vault 111. She promised him that she would go get stim packs and the like, maybe some purified water, things to help nurse him back to health, after which point, hopefully, they'll both take on the Commonwealth together. But Carlisle Decker has a thing or two to say about that. He certainly wouldn't be pleased to know that Nathan survived the Holocaust. After all, Carlisle's he's got designs of his own in store for our heroine, and so we're going to see how that plays out. And I do appreciate you joining me tonight. I think it should be fun. It should certainly be interesting playing with three different characters. Hence the salutation schizophrenics tonight. Hey, Sergeant Stevens, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope everything's well on your end. Everything seems to be going swimmingly on mine. As stated, I don't usually stream on Fridays, but my buddy JPEG does. In fact, Fridays are kind of reserved for his marathons, and he does do marathons. God bless him, and they are entertaining as all get out. But he had a business trip. He stated that he wouldn't be back until late Friday, and I checked to see if he was streaming or if he was back. It appears that he is not, so hopefully he'll be around here soon. And when that occurs, I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us. He's been playing retro games, which is a hell of a lot of fun, and certainly nostalgic to say the least. Let's see who we got in Discord. Sergeant Stevens. Don't know if you can talk, but how you doing? Hope you're doing well. And hey, Denise. I see Denise there and in Discord. Good to see you. And Gary. Hello, hello. How is Gary tonight? So yeah, just putting up the technical screen while I load up Fallout. Good deal. It seems to be loading. You never do know, to be honest. I think it was Sushi Cat that kind of mentioned that recently she tried to put in a game and it said, "Do you own this disc?" An error that I've encountered before. You know, where you've got your disc in the Xbox, but nonetheless, it asks you if you have the disc. It's kind of like, yeah, I do. In fact, it's inside you. Actually, that sounded awful disturbing. Gary, welcome aboard. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Otto. How you doing tonight?
Pretty good. And Phoenix is on board. Her mic. Oh, there we go. How you doing, Phoenix?
Doing okay. How are you?
I can't complain. Doing pretty well.
Good.
Anything exciting today?
called out all my friends today. My latest video.
You called them out?
Kind of, yeah. To include you.
Shit. I'm gonna have to watch. I mean, that's a hell of a teaser.
That's what I do. I'm a big tease.
Oh, you're good at it. What, I mean, I don't wanna spoil it.
No, it's I put out a new challenge, so I just put it out there and just throw out people's names that, like, I figured, you know, I talked to Denise about it last night, and she was like, "Well, I'm pretty busy, so she probably won't be able to do it." And I figured it doesn't really fit what you do, so you probably wouldn't do it. But I still called you both out anyway, because like it'd be really cool if you guys did do it. But I, you know, admitted that you guys probably wouldn't do it because of one thing or another. So
yeah, we'll certainly try to find an excuse.
definitely, I would be disappointed if you didn't at least find a excuse.
Right. No, I'll check it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll surprise you.
Yeah, and I mean it's kind of my way of like still acknowledging you guys are out there. So not that, you know, I don't have any more subscribers than Denise does for sure, and I only have like 5 more than you do. So it's like maybe you might get 1 or 2 from me, but you know, I still wanted to acknowledge you.
Well, hell yeah, dude. Even if you only had 5 subscribers, I'm always, you know, honored to get a shout out. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And by the way, everyone, that's my good friend Gary. He's got a great thing going on over there on his channel. Are we even?
Well played.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What comes around goes around. I just trying to do my part.
Sergeant Stevens subscribed to me. Sweet.
Hell yeah.
See how that works.
Nice going, Sarge. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Sarge. Appreciate it, buddy. I don't care what Denise says about you. You're good people.
And boy, does she have a lot to say about you.
Man, I'm telling you, she just never shuts up.
Yeah.
You guys, you're cruising for a bruising.
The last time she was talking about you, Sergeant Stevens, I was like, just leave him alone. I was under a blanket. I made a YouTube video of it, too. I was like, just leave Sergeant Stevens alone.
That's all good, Sergeant Stevens.
And we're going to start off with the creep.
Get over here, ball.
And the creep has, most recently he's gone to the slog. And they told him that there was some, they were having problems with super mutants. And he said he'd try to do something about it. At the same time, he's not so confident that he's capable of doing something about it. And really, that's my trepidation, kind of translating to the character. But here we are, him and his dog. I don't know if this is going to work. He's not very high level, but that's how we're going to kick things off. He is going to initiate an attack on this place. And I don't know. We'll see.
I think you should rename this guy to TLC.
TLC? Like Tender Love and Care?
Like the girl band from the 90s?
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, did I reach too far for that one?
No, I was actually with you. I like to play dumb. That's also a CYA. I'm covering my ass there. I don't know. I guess I'll shoot the doggies first. Damn. I mean, he just has neither the weapons nor the... Let's see, does he have stim packs? He's got 12 stim packs. But I guess if he dies, it saves our protagonist a whole lot of trouble. Shit. And here comes the dogs. Well, the good news is the super mutants are running into their own landmines.
Gotta love that.
Yeah. For being the new master race, they're really not all that bright. Damn. Shooting his own dog.
So you doing a permadeath on this?
No. No.
What's that? Permadeath.
Like you mean if one of my characters dies, are they dead?
Right.
No, I can't. I can't bring myself to do that. Unless for story's sake they're dead. In other words, I reserve the right to kill them myself, but no NPCs can kill them without my consent.
That makes sense.
Well, in terms of like the super mutants that decided to sally forth, they're dead. But not all of them did. So I guess we're gonna have to close in. And I had seriously paid consideration to the idea that Carlisle here should summon a bunch of feral ghouls and send them in, but the only way I could do that...
Cool.
I agree, but the only way he could do that is by throwing like NPC grenades, and then after a little bit of time they disappear, and when they disappear they do so just like Institute synths. You know, like a big blue beam shoots down and they vanish, and I thought, well, no, that kind of takes away from the immersion.
I agree.
So he's got to do this shit himself. Plus, that would kind of indicate that he's come a long way in terms of, like, I heard he expressed in the last episode that he was in that, you know, he's encountered one feral ghoul thus far that decided not to attack him, and that piqued his interest. And I don't know how you go from that to, like, well, now I have a small army of feral ghouls, so, yeah.
Right, just a tad bit of a stretch.
Yeah. But it was fun playing around with it. Holy shit. I'm gonna check his objectives. I think he just did what he was supposed to do. No, he didn't. Never mind. It'd be a lot cooler if he did.
Yeah. Be a lot cooler if you did.
What is that from? Dazed and Confused?
Dazed and Confused, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I like high school chicks because I get older and they stay the same age.
That's a great movie. It's got a lot of good people in it, too. I like Parker Posey. Do you know who that is, that chick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Her in that movie is just epic.
Definitely.
Alright, bitches.
It's really something, Lex. It's freaking Gone with the Wind.
What's Gone with the Wind?
Oh, and on the Superman movie, she's like, that's really something, Lex. Freaking Gone with the Wind. That's what I always remember her from.
Watching the original?
No, one that Kevin Spacey played.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I've never seen that one. Now I'm gonna have to see it.
Superman Returns or whatever.
Yeah.
I liked it. You got a lot of shit from. I mean, there's a couple aspects of it that was kind of like, okay, but it didn't deserve to get the shit that it got. I thought it wasn't too bad, but then again, I'm fairly easy to entertain. I mean,
He watches my streams.
Hey, this is high quality shit. I don't care what anybody says. I'll slap a mofo that says otherwise.
Nice. I'll take it. I mean, not the slap. Even though I did just say otherwise. Now I'm a little worried.
You have a silencer on this thing or something?
No, I don't know.
Like not reacting at all. There's like, everybody else around me is getting killed. Like the one guy that you killed up on the hill back behind you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Killed all of his buddies over on the one side, and he doesn't react. And then you come over, and after killing all of his buddies over there, you go find another dude that's over on that side that you kill. Like, Jesus, how do you not know there's people getting killed? Super mutants don't have ears or something? I don't know.
I guess not. This is an especially dumb tribe. Because, I don't know how, like, mid-attack, they're unaware that they're being attacked. I mean... But again, I'll take it. I mean, shit. I seriously underestimated Carlisle Decker. Or maybe I overestimated the super mutants. That's probably what it is. Because as you say, they failed miserably.
Right.
And he shit, I did not expect it to go that well. I honestly expected him to die, and I'd have to try this a few times.
Oh, yeah, it's always nice to have that little pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Sarge, he can't send cats from Pet Cemetery. He's got a dog.
Yeah, like that's true.
Psycho Fruit Loop puppies or something.
And
bunch of chihuahuas.
We do know what happens when cats and dogs start. I don't even remember the phrase.
Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria.
I knew you knew it.
Mass hysteria.
Charles knew it.
Well, I'm the odd man out. That doesn't surprise me. Honestly, it doesn't. It probably didn't surprise my parents either. Well, seeing as that went down so quick, we're gonna shift gears already, and definitely gonna save with this guy. But he's not gonna go back to the slog. He's gonna go back to Sanctuary. Because he's got to make a play on Allison. And he's not confident that it will go well, but...
He's got curtains to peek through, for crying out loud.
Exactly. He's definitely got to check in on her.
Hey. Over here.
And that's not his voice. I guess I left the voice on. Oh, well.
Does he look at her and go, smooth skin?
So smooth.
Go on. Wait for me at home.
Let's use lotion.
I doubt that he can. God, I'm almost afraid to broach this topic. I mean, can ghouls? If they're looking at porn, that's one thing. But if they try to act on it, couldn't that be problematic? I mean, their nose is falling off. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Soft tissue, I mean, you're right.
I feel bad for him.
Their skin starts falling off and stuff. I mean, they could be eunuchs.
Damn, that begs the question, what is he even doing with his obsession then? Maybe he just likes her personality. I mean, he can say that, but then again, she is a cover girl.
So does that mean he checks out the girly mags for the articles?
Yeah, right. Well, he does have a high intelligence, so...
Honey, I swear.
Actually, we'll go ahead and have him fast travel to Sanctuary, and then I'll move on with our story to a different part of it. I'd like to catch up with Allison and see how things are going with her hunt for supplies for her seriously wounded and recently thawed out husband.
Ooh, did I miss something? Her hubby lived?
Yeah, she went back to Vault 111, and there he was, laying on the ground, all wounded and whatnot, and she kind of thought twice about taking him down the hill to Sanctuary, just because, it's a steep grade. And so she told him to basically put up there at 111, and she was going to go get supplies for him, stim packs and the like, and some of his old shit from the house that apparently was never looted.
Shaving kit and the like.
Yeah, he does need a shaving kitty. I did have him grow a beard.
Nice. Well, now I'm gonna have to go back to watch a little bit of the end of last time.
Yeah.
Previously on Otto stream.
It's just the end. If you see Billy, then actually it's too far to the end, because basically my son woke up and I called the stream just after she had met her husband.
Oh, okay.
So if you see Billy on the cam, then you want to take it back. If you see anything but 111, you want to bring it forward. It's about like a 15 minutes worth of content, I guess.
Sweet.
It is kind of interesting, how they put it together, the dialogue that they chose to have him say.
Is that a mod that does that?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
The only thing I didn't like was, as I just said, for story's sake, he's wounded and he's staying there. And so I'm having her, walk him to his room, and all of a sudden he goes jogging up ahead of her. And I'm like, no, dude. Where did casting get this guy? Doesn't he realize he's supposed to be really injured?
Dude, you did read the script, right? Because you're totally not following it, alright?
Yeah, it was bad.
You need to have, one of those very obsessive directors, no! Just, freak out. Throw something down on the ground. Your little horse whip or whatever. Or, what is it, riding crop?
Yeah, riding crop. So let's see, we'll pick up... Shit, I guess we'll pick up with Nathan here.
No humming.
In the meantime, we're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. We're not really, but I don't have another screen handy.
Alright, I'm standing by.
Thank you. There we go, in his tighty-whities. I suppose he's lost the vault suit, because, come on, it's probably soaking wet and just stinky and all that shit. Besides, he's got clothes coming in, but now you can see that, we've had a long, hard talk with the actor, and he's actually playing the part now.
Either that or somebody actually shot him in the shoulder.
That could be, yeah.
Because it wasn't, so they're like, fine, we're just going to force you to do it.
Yeah, if you won't act, this is what we gotta do, man. So he's in a bad way. He doesn't have any supplies. He doesn't have any weapons. No gear whatsoever. I think he's got his dog tags. I don't know why he's still got those. And a stinky vault suit. He's also got rad roach meat here. It's raw. But there's part of him that thinks that if he just munches down on that, after all, he's starving. It is going to give him health, but it's also going to give him a little radiation. He doesn't really know that. He just knows that it's freaking nasty. But yeah, he's gonna pick it up.
Hey, Shell. Shell's in Discord.
Hey, Shell, how you doing?
Text-wise, anyway.
Let's see. He'll have a seat here. And yeah, he'll eat that meat, I guess. Oh, he does have some blood packs. How the hell did he get a hold of those? Well, forget that he has those. Let's say he doesn't. I mean...
I hate when wardrobe fucks up.
Yep, exactly. And now, I think he's kind of
Somebody get the
fading
producer
out.
on the line. We gotta get this shit squared away.
Right? I think this actor just brought it on set. Just when you think he's doing stuff right, he's fucking it up again. And now he's dozing
Damn it,
off.
John, that's from scene 27.
I know we wanted you to read the script, but I mean, don't read ahead like that, man. Yeah, he's dozing off. Maybe when he wakes up, he'll be all better. And he's having a little dream about a time before this. You know, he almost thought that after the war, things were going to be okay. He bought the house. Prior to the war, Allison was, of course, there. She, of course, cheated on him, but he got home, and that situation was resolved, and honestly, things were looking pretty good there for a while. I mean, after all, he scored a supermodel, right? I mean, she's not hard on the eyes, but, you know, as Carlisle would tell you, that personality is killer, too. She's just the whole package, and so he was living large for a while and figured things, you know, I would assume that he figured that the war was the worst of it in terms of his life. That the Red Chinese was as bad as it got. And everything else, you know, it wasn't going to be a cakewalk, but at the same time, it certainly would be an improvement over, you know, traversing the globe or heading up to Alaska to fight the Chinese. But we all know that didn't really pan out. And besides, his wife, I mean, is as cool as he thinks she is, I don't know. She's got a wandering eye. That much is obvious already. And she is a conceit, but, you know, she's a human being, and she's opened up more to Nathan than to anybody else. And there'll be parts in the game where she's referred to as Nora, of course. But the way I chalk that up is that she's a celebrity. So when she calls and reserves a table, she does it under the name Nora. Seems fair to me to have that.
Is that her middle name or something, too?
Oh, that's good. I like that. Then, of course, they had Sean as well. And that obviously brought a spark of hope to our newly introduced protagonist. But yeah, as you all know, all that shit came crashing down in an instant.
All because somebody had to act the fool.
Yep. That somebody wasn't just Carlisle, but moreover, the Chinese, apparently. Nuking the shit out of the United States.
They nuked the shit out of it.
Nathan ends up in Vault 111, as you know. And then comes this asshole. And the abduction of Sean. And this, of course, is where, you know, Allison pretty much presumed, with good cause, that Nathan was dead. Because being a good father, he wasn't going to give up his child. But the unknown mercenary had other plans. He was taking that child one way or the other. Allison had to watch the whole damn thing go down. And that brings him to where he is. Nathan, that is. Right back in 111. Or still in 111, I should say. But, you know, I guess he should count himself lucky. Lucky that he survived. And now, he's got brown face, I think. Which is one of the worst afflictions of all.
Oh, definitely.
How do we get rid of that?
You should have ate that old stale Salisbury steak.
It was the rad roach meat. It had to be.
Had to be.
So to get rid of that shit, I mean, what do you got to do? A hard reset or something?
I don't know, Denise. How do you get rid of brown face?
Brown face?
Yeah, it's the worst case of farmer's tan on the face of the planet. You know, their body's normal color and their faces looks like it's dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, I thought you had to do something like go to a certain settlement and clean it and then go back or something.
Oh wow. No, this is a glitch for sure.
Right.
Hang on, I can't even find
I can tell you this much. I don't experience that.
Really? Well, yeah, you don't have any mods.
Right. It's got to be something introduced by mods. Which mod it is, no clue. But
oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that.
Well, Sushi actually pointed out a mod that would fix it. You know, you got problems with mods. The solution is another mod.
right.
And I haven't downloaded it yet. So I think we will do a hard reset, because I find that obnoxious.
Reminds me of the old, you know, when smartphones were really taking off. There's an app for that. There's a mod for that.
Yeah, Maxwell. You're right. You're absolutely right. I gotta get into that mod. Take off his clothes. He needs to take off his clothes when using the tanning bed, Steven says. I think that's solid advice.
It is very solid advice.
But yeah, we're gonna chalk it up to the rad roach meat. Maybe he needs another nap this time without a nightmare or dream or whatever that was. Flashback. But somebody told me, I think it was Shell, told me you get it from loading up games too often. And, well, honestly, I only loaded Carlisle and then him, but if I'm to believe Gary, if you don't have all the mods installed, it ain't gonna happen.
Right.
But I can't do that. He's not a cop, he's a Leo. A law enforcement officer. Cop, that's so 1970s. Actually, shit, I think I have the word cop in my thumbnail. I take it back. Cop's cool to say.
Since I've said it before.
Yeah.
Classic.
Actually, you know what's interesting is he didn't... Did he have it when I loaded it up? I almost don't think he did. I think he got it when he was sitting there. Maybe it was eating the rad roach meat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when you first loaded him up, he was fine.
Yeah.
I would have noticed.
Okay, I was typing, sorry. Uh-oh, what happened to the stream? Whoops.
Oh yeah, it's still going. I just had to load up the game again.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we don't have Brownface anymore. He kind of just waited that shit out. You know, if you do that, it'll wear off. So in case you get that at home.
I know what it was. He had that Instatan lotion, and he thought it was regular lotion.
He forgot how to eat. You shouldn't rub the rad roach meat all over your face.
Yeah. But it was so juicy.
It burned. I think that means it's working. And there, of course, on his right cheek, you can see the scar from getting shot. Yep, he got shot in the fucking face. So how he survived it, I don't know.
Otto, why is he naked?
Well, he's naked because all he had was the vault suit. You know, presumably that smells like shit. I would imagine his underwear smells like shit too, but we can't go that far. Nor would we if we could.
Honey, look at the naked man.
is Chuck
Oh,
into
it hurt
that?
my neck looking so fast.
Where?
Yeah, Otto, is it okay if Shell comes into Discord?
No, but tell him yes. Yeah, of course it's okay. You know, he could don the party hat.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be going insane, so.
Is that party hat there all the time, or is that just something that's part of a mod or something?
Yeah, you said it. It's a mod as well.
Huh, I'll be damned.
Yeah, now he's feeling better.
What to do, just randomly throw party hats all over the place?
You just got the one in the vault, and then you can craft them as well.
Oh, interesting.
Sorry.
Woo!
Sorry.
Bless
That's
you.
adorable.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's alright, I didn't need those eardrums.
Sorry.
Just kidding.
I wasn't so bad.
I'm really sorry. I couldn't press the mute button fast enough.
I wonder if Sergeant knows that his microphone's on mute again.
Yeah, he's busy doing some stuff and things.
He's busted the bad guys.
Sarge said, "Bless you."
Well, there's a baton. Which is right up.
It's Sarge said, "Of course it's a damn mod, Gary." That's funny. I bet you can't get out there and get that baton before you get shocked in the butt.
I bet you're right. Look at his health.
Bet you 5 bottle caps.
Let's
double dog dare you.
Oh shit! Well, now I have to. Yeah, his health is pretty damn low.
Yeah, I'd say so. Probably 30... not a good idea to go take off out there.
Okay. You know, if he needs the baton, he'll come back for it. As it stands, I mean, he's having a party.
Oh, yeah.
Why would he need a baton? Unless he wanted to marshal troops or something. Oh, that might be why he needs a baton. Rad roaches. Can't say that he's familiar with those. His wife is, because she had to fight her way out of this joint. But apparently she didn't get all the rad roaches.
Damn woman never finishes any job she ever starts.
That's right. Some things never change.
Talk about lack of commitment.
War never changes. My wife never changes. Let's see. And
he's looking kind of cold.
Yeah, that should keep the top of his head warm. Let's see.
He puts on, he's like, that's better.
Empty beer bottles, that's not gonna help. Really,
unless you're survival. I learned that from Jerry.
Yeah, if you're playing survival, take every bottle you come across.
Yeah, you can fill them with
Do
water.
not waste them. That's right.
But we're not.
I was really disappointed too that you on no, see on survival you can take empty bottles and go fill it in the a water source like a river or something and get
Yeah.
dirty water, so that way you can make the different stews and whatever soups. You can't do that on regular gameplay. The only dirty water you get is what you find, and that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, it is. There's a rad roach that's alive, right? So it looks like it's eating another one. Well,
Shit, they're eating their own now. Ugh.
yeah, they're as desperate as Nathan is here. Party's over for you. Party's just getting started for Nathan. Well, as sick as this is, he's gonna take the rad roach meat. He kinda needs it. Okay, well, it doesn't look like anything can be looted out of this room. Looks like somebody's beat him to that. If he could pick up these boxes, for a second it crossed my mind that, oh yeah, he can. He should have tried it. Just go up to the rad roach and, put the box over it. Maybe that would stop it. Or he'd just have a moving box like Metal Gear Solid. I hear another rad roach. Jesus. I tell you, his adventures are kind of trite compared to everyone else's. Carlisle's fighting super mutants. This guy's running around in his underwear and a party hat fighting rad roaches. Overseer memo. Remember, use the.
Oh my God! Look at his legs. He's got brown socks on now.
He does?
Yep.
Hold on, I gotta see this. Yeah, he does.
It's because he stomped on those rad roaches.
That's hilarious. He's slowly getting clothed. Found himself some brown socks. He's got
I hope
party
those are
hat.
socks. He didn't step in the sewage or something.
That's great. Now that I'm not concerned about. No hard restart for that. Oh, we've got Red Menace. Shall he try his hand at Red Menace? A little retro gaming on my channel? What?
What else has he got better to do?
That's true. I just hope the wife doesn't catch him doing this.
What did I tell you about the video games?
You've got shit to do.
Right.
Well, let's see if we can defeat the Red Menace. Oh, shit. Well, there goes one life. Okay, folks, we're doing a game review of Red Menace. And,
right?
This game seems awful familiar to me, but it's still a solid title. As you can see, the Red Menace forgot to throw those balls at me. That's good. There we go, level 1. Good and done.
Well, sorry.
Shit.
Wait, those elevators go up, or those ladders go up and down? Whoa.
Yeah, we're getting into
It's like an
perilous
advanced
situations.
version or something.
There we go. I can finally hear you.
Hey.
Alright, good deal.
We can finally hear you too.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Telling Sergeant Stevens
Oh, shit.
something, and no, if I could.
Do you just run across that with no bridge on? It's a neat trick.
Oh, man. I think this is, like, kind of the last level, too. We win this. We save Vault Girl. Of course, then I think it sends you back and you just keep going for high score. We're not going to do all that. We're just trying to save Vault Girl, man. I mean, I'm satisfied once that's done. Yeah, screw it. Tell you what, these communist ghosts are no joke. And there we go. The Red Menace is defeated. Vault Girl and Vault Boy live happily ever after. We're gonna quit. But there's your game review.
Oh, sorry about that.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I think that's a game. That game is a must-buy.
I have to say, I've never actually played that, so I didn't even know what it was. That's pretty
The
awesome.
Donkey Kong version.
It's not Donkey Kong. It's Red Menace.
Red Menace,
Donkey
get
Kong.
your shit together, Shell.
I mean, come on, man. You know what? He's gonna go back for that baton.
Or however that's. You guys live in Tulsa. You guys know how to speak Spanish. Rojo what? Minnesota?
Oh, shit. Well, that kind of shocked him. But he did get the baton.
And
Hey, yo,
knocked the dirt off of his
give me
legs,
a
too.
bottle cap.
Yeah, it did.
I owe him a bottle cap. He went out there and did it.
Didn't you say that it,
Oh, before
yeah.
you get shocked. Yeah, so you got shocked. You owe me some caps, buddy. Hey, Dream Daddy, how the hell are you?
Did I take that? Dream Daddy. No, I do not know the way.
No day way. What? I don't understand. Just kidding.
Hell yeah. Using the baton. See, he's good with the baton because he was a sheriff's deputy after the war, so plenty of practice with this puppy.
Who is this that you're playing now, Otto?
This is
supposed to be Nate?
Yeah, this is Allison's husband. She went back to Vault 111. Dude was still alive, and he's recuperating here while she goes and gets stim packs. But looky, he just found a stim pack.
So is he an amateur, like an amateur conductor or something?
Yeah. He's got the hat and the baton.
He's tinking on something. Ting, ting, ting.
See if there's anything in this desk. Guess not. Oh yeah. Yeah, a clipboard and a pencil. That's a must-have. Ooh, there's a cigarette.
Clipboard has a spring.
Yeah.
This one's free wood. Zero
Not
weight.
worried about that, but let's see.
Bobby pin, hold his hair up.
That's right. Keep that hat on, because I don't see a string.
That's right.
Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Security staff are responsible for maintaining installation integrity and monitoring science staff activity. Under no circumstances are staff allowed to deviate from assigned duties. Insubordination or interference with Vault operations are capital offenses. Security staff are authorized to use lethal force. Well, no shit. You just said that. It's capital offenses. But that's kind of redundant.
Yeah, it's it's almost like it's saying the same thing over again.
Yeah. Yep.
In a redundant way.
Yeah. I'm glad you reiterated that, because that was redundant in itself.
I know.
But
That's
I appreciate it.
I was like, I gotta do it.
I knew you knew what you were doing there. He's not one for cigars, but he just needs a lighter. Eureka! Look at that. There's a lighter. Dude, he
Isn't Monica? I mean, Allison, doesn't she like cigars?
She smoked the one cigar, just in honor of Loverboy. Went to his house, and that was his cigar, so she was, totally doing that in honor of him. Spilled a little beer on his floor.
Where'd he get the cigarette at?
Pulled it out of his ass, and then he stuck it in his mouth. How you like that?
Yeah. Well, he found the cigarette in that filing cabinet, and he found the lighter in that locker. And it's been 200 years since he's had one, so...
He's gonna get a heck of a buzz off that THC.
Yep. I'm telling you, it's a party. I don't know if you noticed the hat, but...
He's trying to get that smoked before Allison shows back up.
Yeah. She's like, have you been smoking and playing video games? And did you have a party while I was gone? He'll be like, no, why? Oh, shit. Damn.
Wish there was a mod that could open up those boxes, those crates that you see in through vaults.
I think there is a mod that fills up the vault tech crates. There actually is one.
There is?
Yep.
That'd be cool. I'm always curious for what's inside them.
Air.
Air.
Fresh air.
He's got a baton in his hand. He still insists on stomping on it.
Yeah. Trying to
likes
get
the way
brown
it
socks
squishes
again.
between his toes.
Loves the way it feels. In fact, he loves Rad Road's guts so much. I guess you already noticed that he smeared it all over his face earlier.
Right.
I mean, dude's had a hard time.
He may not be all there right now.
Pod occupant status, because after all, these are his neighbors. Oh, Cindy Coffrin, that was a young girl. Well, yeah, there's her parents. That's sad.
Look at it this way, you always have a freezer nearby.
Yeah, that's true. That is disturbing but true. Like, if he finds a beer, he could just crack one of these open and just kind of rest it in between someone's arm and their torso.
Yeah, they won't mind.
No. Thanks for cooling down my beer, Miss Cindy. That's awesome. Jesus, these rad roaches. There's the pod he was in.
Roaches are like hydras. You kill one, two spawn from them.
Oh, this one's kind of facing off with him. But a graceful attack delivered by Nate, and the rad roach is no more. He's pretty much concluded his tour. He'll go up to the atrium, I guess we'll call it. And then, one could safely suppose that this place is clear of rat roaches.
Broken.
Which will make him sleep easier at night.
Did he pop that stim pack?
Yeah, he did. So now his health is, yeah, 54 out of 113. So not bad. He's got the effects of that cigarette. Ooh, a vault suit. Other than the stinky one he was wearing. So yeah. He's gonna put that puppy on. Sorry, folks.
Show's over.
Yep, you can go now, everyone.
Does this bring up my eyes?
The hat does. Oh shit, it's his wife. Yeah, he's gonna take off the hat. Doesn't want to let her know that he's been having a great time here.
Hey.
Does need some
Yes.
flip-flops, though.
He does.
Hey, hon.
Let's hear it.
Hey,
Yourself?
darling. Thought
The
you'd
vaults
break
I
out
know
the
about
suit
have
just
all
to
failed. They're empty.
welcome me home?
Or worse.
I was wondering where you and I stand.
I'm not sure I trust you know what you're doing.
He said, I just wanted to see where you and I stand. And she says, I'm not sure I trust that you know what you're doing. She doesn't realize how keen of an insight that is.
That's pretty funny.
Nothing else for now.
Sure.
We do want to trade with her because, in
Hey.
fact,
Sure. Anything
she
you
has brought back
Got it.
some goodies for him. Let's see, 45 rounds, a lot of them, a hell of a lot of them. 10mm pistol, 10mm rounds. He'll be taking the bathrobe, the bobby pins, all the camping stuff.
Sexy lingerie?
No, that's hers. I think he'll let her keep that. Comfy sleeping bag. Ooh, a copy of Grognak the Barbarian.
Gotta have something to read.
Yeah. His military backpack. Purified water. He'll take some of those. 5 of them, I guess. There's some stim packs. She brought back some vegetable soup. Hell yeah, honey. And a tent. I don't know if she thinks he's going to build a fire and pitch a tent in here, but it appears that that's exactly what she thinks.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Thanks, honey. You thought of everything.
Honey?
Yeah.
Hey,
He
sweetie.
didn't bring his police uniform, but oh well. You'll be forgiven. Alright,
I think
get back
we're done
out there
for
and
now.
go get some
Sounds
more
good.
shit, honey.
I'll
He's
see you
gonna
soon, then.
retire to his room.
Get back out there. I got some convalescing to do.
It's gone. No need to follow their rules anymore.
Yeah.
No, well, it's kind of a mod. It's part of the Creation Club. Sergeant Stevens, you can get the backpacks from there. They don't cost very much. I don't remember what they cost off the top of my head, but it cost you a couple bucks to get them.
$1.
There you go, $1. And if
They're
you
$1.99.
start with the Creation Club, you start off with $1 so you can get them. And then you just buy them from different vendors. You know, they respawn every couple days, and you can just buy a bunch of them and give them to all your peoples.
The most expensive thing on there right now is the donut shop DLC.
Right.
Oh shit, he didn't get that rifle? Honey, wait, honey. And she's gone. Shit. Oh well. A pistol will work. After all, it's just rat roaches in here. I guess he doesn't need any more rat roach meat. Not now that he's got veggie soup.
Hell yeah.
That's a step up. Damn, there's a lot of dead rat roaches by that door. And that's generally how you find dead roaches.
All clustered up together.
Yep. All right, Nate. Looking good, man. All right. Let's say goodnight to Vault 111. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and load up his wife, and she'll go scouring the wasteland for more supplies for her weak husband who can't do shit right now. Little does she know, he can do shit. He knows how to party, he's smoking cigarettes, he's looking for beer, and he's playing video games. So, he's a lot like me.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. Alright, folks, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. I will see you after the break. Hopefully, stay with us. Now, a word from our sponsors. Friends, I needn't tell you that the latest craze affecting these United States of America is that of the fallout shelter, perhaps the only line of defense between your family and total nuclear annihilation. There's plenty of options on the table and plenty of companies that are offering you protection. But we here at Automatic Games think that it would be wise for you to explore all of your options. To do just that, we're going to turn it over to our friend Miles Upshore from WFUQ News to have a look at just one of those options. Now let's talk about your life and the life of your family. Our top scientists and government agencies concerned with home defense state flatly that shelter is our best defense against radioactive fallout. These are the facts. Number 1. In a nuclear war, radioactive fallout would threaten more people than either blast or heat. Number 2. Inexpensive home shelters offer the best protection between you and the radiation. Very simply, a fallout shelter could save your life in a nuclear war. This is the reason that the Office of Civil Defense and Mobilization strongly urges that every family build a shelter in its home. They've developed reasonable shelter plans to suit nearly every home, every budget. Mr. Richard Head of the Office of Civil Defense and Mobilization is here on site to talk about such shelters for your homes. Now, Richard, I understand that your office has been hard at work. They're designing and developing these shelters. Now, tell me, are they similarly priced?
No, they vary in cost. Some are as low as $100, and others may cost as much as $2,500.
Do the big Vault-Tec shelters provide more protection?
Not necessarily. Some cost more because they're bigger or fancier or harder to build. The degree of protection depends on the shielding, but all of our shelters provide adequate shielding to protect against death and sickness.
Now, when you talk about shielding, what exactly are you talking about? Is it made of a particular substance that is unattainable?
Concrete, bricks, earth, or sand are some of the cheaper materials, dense enough to give ample protection without taking up too much room. There's about the same amount of shielding effect in 8 inches of concrete as in 12 inches of earth, or 16 inches of books, or 30 inches of wood.
I see.
This is our most popular shelter, a real do-it-yourself kind. It was developed because of its low cost, usually less than $200 for materials, and because of its adaptability to most basements. It can be built bigger or smaller.
That's awfully small. It's just a model, right?
Well, this shelter gives excellent protection. It reduces the radiation to a small fraction of that outside, enough to save your life.
Wow.
This is an above-ground double-wall shelter.
We have settlement builders watching. Could they build this themselves?
I wouldn't advise it unless you're a particularly talented handyman. We recommend this design, especially in areas where water or rock is close to the surface. This is a good shelter anywhere in the country where it's impractical to build an underground shelter. Notice the 2 walls of concrete blocks
I see.
are built apart, actually at least 20 inches, and the space between is filled with sand or gravel. The roof could be either concrete covered with gravel or heavy wooden beams.
Now, how much would this shit set us back, Dick?
The material would cost around $700. Contractors' costs vary in different parts of the country.
Fact.
Now, this next model, the underground concrete shelter, can be built by a contractor for about $1,000 to $1,500. This type of shelter gives almost total protection from radiation. As you can see by these models, each shelter is a closed unit. Your shelter must be enclosed from all directions because the radiation can come at you from all sides.
Sure.
We also recommend that all shelters have a right-angled entrance, since radiation tends to travel in straight lines. This kind of entrance cuts the danger.
Do all of your shelter things offer the same degree of protection?
Well, not the same protection, but they all give adequate protection.
Good.
So do other designs that meet OCDM specifications. Let me demonstrate.
Oh, okay, a demonstration.
This is a radioactive solution.
Fuck
Not
me.
enough to harm us, though.
Oh, good.
Now watch as I place a few drops on this tissue placed on top of the shelter.
Take it easy now.
Now listen as I monitor with this Geiger counter.
Ooh, a Geiger counter.
See, the clicking
Yeah.
indicates extensive radiation. Now listen as I put the monitor inside the shelter.
Ooh.
No clicking, no radiation. The point to remember about radiation is this. The more of any kind of shielding, the better the protection.
Are blueprints available for public digestion, Doctor?
Yes, the plans are all included in this booklet, Family Fallout Shelter.
Oh, fun.
A free copy is available to anyone, either through their local civil defense office or by writing Post Office Box, Home Shelter, Battle Creek, Michigan.
Outstanding. Thank you for that fantastic demonstration and for that heads up, Dr. Head. Albeit with models. Well, you've learned the facts. You've learned where to get the necessary information from Dr. Head. Now it's up to you, and every one of you, to do what you can to defend your family from that moment when the Chinese decide to kill us all. Just remember, while fallout shelters are readily available, the accoutrements and knickknacks that one would desire while within are not. They are only available through the Automatic Company out of Columbus, Ohio. So, when you do decide to go underground, take with you those toys to pleasure the children and appliances to distract the wife. This has been Miles Upshore with WFUQ News, now returning you to your regularly... to your... Can we do that again?
No.
We can't, seriously?
No.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
To your regularly scheduled programming.
And we're back. Thanks to those that decided to stick around. Now we are shifting gears.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Max.
Sorry, I was texting.
Doesn't bother me.
I was reading what Sergeant Stevens sent.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, now we're going to pick it up with Allison, and she's going to go search for gear. More gear for her hubby. I guess she'll head down to Sanctuary. Honestly, she's already talked some of this through with Preston and the absolutely useless Minutemen at his disposal. And one of the closer locations to go trading. Now, of course, she could go down to Drumlin Diner. She's been there. Who's that woman? Trudy. She could go trade with her. But that's kind of a hike for her. But Abernathy Farm is closer, so she's going to go check that out, introduce herself to those folks, and see if perhaps they have stim packs for barter. She doesn't have much in the way of caps, but she does have a lot of U.S. currency, stuff that she had been saving up prior to the bombs falling. And again, since her house wasn't looted, all of that 10,000 was there. She's whittled some of it away, but some still remains. Certainly enough to afford some stim packs at any rate. She'll get that shit together and head back to Vault 111. And hopefully she and her husband will be able to emerge from the vault and be a dynamic duo. Hopefully her husband doesn't get caught up with these freaking Minutemen, because in her estimation they're absolutely useless. Having said that, the Minutemen that she encountered at Ten Pines Bluff finally did make
Yes?
their way to Sanctuary. There's the woman that was with them. The other two are around here somewhere. If you saw that episode, she tried to travel with them from Ten Pines back to Sanctuary, but they ended up making 3 left turns and went right by Ten Pines again, and that was about the juncture where Allison said, you know what, screw you guys, you're lost, you're going in circles. I'm just gonna head back to Sanctuary, maybe I'll see you there. Ultimately, she did see him there, so I guess that bodes well for them. It's still a pretty bad state of affairs when the last hope for the Commonwealth is going in circles when trying to get from point A to point B. Well, honestly, she's come to her house, but she really can't think that there's anything useful for her husband here. Now, some of his old laundry is still in the washer and dryer, including his sheriff's uniform. But she doesn't see any need to take that to him. After all, she's hoping that he'll come out of that vault. So, with no further ado, she will start the trek to Abernathy Farms.
She's still wearing the Nuka-Girl outfit?
Yeah, yep.
Welcome back, Gary.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Sergeant Stevens.
Still looking sharp in that outfit. She's hoping that'll impress the Abernathys. They'll be like, oh, wait, you're the girl from the billboards there.
I'll impress the husband, that's for sure.
Yeah, already did. And you know, when he doubled back to get her attention to say, like, hey, you still got my combat rifle, I'm kind of glad she was already gone. Because, I mean, he had donned the party hat again and put on the robe and a backpack, and that would have kind of hinted that he's doing better than she thinks.
Right, exactly.
So I think that's for the best.
I wonder when Preston will up and leave. Because he says if you befriend him and get his perk, he says that if you didn't stick around, he'd up and leave and try to kill himself that way.
What? Preston?
I think he meant that if you didn't stick around as the general of the Minuteman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's part of trying to get his dialogue. Part of his dialogue when you're trying to befriend him, romance him, like him as a friend, whatever.
Yeah.
When you get his perk, before you get his perk, he says that in one of his dialogues.
Huh.
Which he
if
does
you weren't
if you...
going to become the general, I'd probably go take myself out into the wasteland and try not to come back. Pretty much kill himself.
Yeah, which he kind of... Well, he doesn't disappear, but he kind of does that if you side with the Raiders.
Yeah, but I mean, if you just did what Otto did, will he just go off and disappear?
What?
He
What do you
said
mean,
that he
what
doesn't
Otto
want
did?
anything to do with the Minutemen.
Oh, he did? Oh,
Yeah.
I missed that part.
Yeah. She's not fond of Preston. Yeah, it's just she's met
But
him.
have you already
3
gotten
Minutemen.
Preston's perk?
No, she hasn't tried
Yeah,
to befriend him at all.
Right, so he doesn't have that relationship with him yet, so...
That's what I was wondering, is if he's going to just go off himself.
Alright, yeah, there's no rapport.
That'd be alright with Allison, though.
It'd be interesting to walk around the wasteland, you see his body just laying there. So
Allison,
he does go out and kill himself.
I guess since Nate's back, Allison don't want no Alabama Black Snake.
You know, it probably crossed her mind. I mean, but no, then she thought, thank God my husband's alive, because I really don't want to settle down with... Well, she doesn't want to settle down with anybody, let's be honest.
Right.
Shit, she's probably going to take a good hard look at Blake Abernathy, too. Married or not.
Preston's like, but it ain't no goddamn boo-coo.
You know, you could always buy that home in Nuka-World and leave Nate there.
Yeah, that's true. Well, she wants to travel with Nate, though. I mean, I don't know. She's confused. She's just flat out confused.
It's okay. I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here, so don't try anything. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
Farming's hard work.
Won't argue with that. Blake Abernathy, you new to the Commonwealth?
I've been around.
Good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
Digging the dirt all day. No thanks.
You're a wiser woman than me. Word of advice, though. If you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
Raiders are a problem for everyone.
Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought. That's why we need the Minutemen back. And the sooner, the better.
From what I've seen, nobody out here's got it easy.
Yeah, well, that don't help us sleep any easier. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back,
that Nate back behind her?
It'd mean a lot to us.
I wondered that too.
What the hell?
Sorry, I
Some
can't
random
help.
person running around wearing a vault
I
suit.
guess we're on our own then.
Just in case, she's not going to break the immersion and investigate. Will they trade with her if she hasn't? It's funny. Blake Abernathy asked if she was from the Commonwealth, and she says she's been around. Boy, that's an understatement.
Yeah. That's what's known as a double entendre, right?
Yep. Hey, Gray Son, how you doing, man? Yeah, Preston's perk does suck.
Excuse me.
Here for work? We could use some help picking melons if you've got some spare time.
No.
For any you can bring me.
Excuse me.
New here? Well, if you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
I always get Piper's perk as well, just because.
What have you got?
Get it early enough in the
It ain't
game
a
and get
lot,
all that
but
extra
I've got a few
experience, you know?
basic supplies.
Yeah, for all
Ammo,
the
meds,
areas that you
sort of thing.
unlock.
Right.
Sounds good.
I'm an experience whore. I admit it. I mean, you can also subtract the experience part off of that and just stick with whore.
Yeah. No need to be so wordy.
Exactly.
So, her search for stim packs has come up a little short. This lady is selling mentats, razor grain, and a tato.
That's a heck of a choice.
It's not really what she was looking for.
I don't think so.
Great. Maybe next
Better
time
go
I'll
find
get right to
Carla.
the point instead of wasting my time.
There's nothing
Damn.
they take from you, including your life.
Or there's a doctor that's out on the this side of the map, but it's not, where you can find, like, you bump into it and it's there, but it doesn't show me.
There's a random encounter. It's a random encounter.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
But it's a house, so it's not like it's gonna disappear.
Right.
Huh. Yeah, the only other traveling doctor I know is out east. That's too far for her.
He doesn't make his way over here unless you put up caravan tent thing.
Yeah, unless you put up or put out, he's not interested.
Exactly.
Well, I guess,
And then
yeah.
if you
we
put
can
out, he
try
still
flush-
charges you to heal you.
See,
What a
that's
dick.
bullshit. That's
Right,
absolute
exactly.
bullshit. Oh, well, I guess she'll go back to Sanctuary and see if Carla's about, and I suppose she can always check the medicine cabinet, in her house.
Right.
That occurs to me that might have a stim pack or two.
Yeah, has she gone down into the cellar?
Yes, she did go down into Carlisle's cellar, and she found his
Okay.
flesh
Gold.
mask.
Oh, okay.
Stole his gold.
She did steal his gold. She stole his gold and a bunch of shit, and yeah, but finding that flesh mask, she decided not to stick around, and then she figured she found a shovel down there. She figured she'd take it and go bury Nate, and that's essentially how she found out that Nate was still alive.
He was still kicking.
Yeah. Holy shit! Well, I didn't even know these were here.
Oh, the safe?
Yeah, there's 3 stim
Yeah.
packs right there.
I stumbled across this place. It's in my survival play. Yeah, it works out pretty well.
Well, nice. That is exactly what she was looking for. She's still going to swing by the house and maybe get a bowl of vegetable soup. She'll look for Carla and check that medicine cabinet. But after that, I think she's good to go. I think she can go back.
Isn't there like a stim pack up there behind the pump that's by the lake?
Behind the pump that's by the lake.
Oh yeah, it's on this side of the lake / river. There's a pump. A couple raiders over by it.
Is that going to be to the right?
Yeah,
To your
right
right now,
yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just follow the water line until you find what looks like a
hose
going into the water. Just follow that up, and then you'll find it.
Well, Grayson, all good chem dealers never use this stuff.
That's
because
true.
of the profits.
Yep.
Yeah, you lose your profit there.
Right back, Denise.
Hey, Colonel Gutsy, how you doing? I'm impressed to hear that you're in control of all 4 elements. I like what you're doing there.
I bet that comes in handy.
Oh, see what he did?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's Carlisle's dog.
Doesn't have a collar.
Nah, you're right. That is true. Carlisle's dog has a collar.
Did you put goggles on Carlo's dog?
No, he's still kind of looking for goggles. But that is definitely a good call. It'll help him differentiate between his own dog and others.
Tell it's a fresh kill. Leg's still twitching.
Yeah. Don't get hostile.
And the realism in this is amazing. Venison for dinner?
Nope, she still won't do it. You know, she's just not there yet. The vegetable soup she'll do, but she will not eat any of the fauna. What the hell is this little girl? This is creepy. It's a little girl.
What? Weird.
Yeah, because all little girls are creepy, right?
Kind of. A little bit.
They're just standing out in the middle of nowhere, they are.
Yeah.
Aw, they're the ones who, those are the best kind.
Red rum.
Okay, stand by. I want to hear what this girl has to say for sure, because this is bizarre.
You better not cause any trouble.
Never mind. You can keep talking, because that's all she has to say. She just turned to Allison and said, "You better not cause any trouble."
Raiders don't scare me.
Dude, you are creeping
Still
me
from
out, little girl.
She doesn't mince words, does she?
No.
Just try to steal from her. Does she have red rum on her?
Probably. She's probably got a twin around here somewhere. That is nuts. Hey, little girl, you want to be like Nuka-Girl when you grow up? I'm guessing this is not the spot.
It's near. Just look on the hill. There'll be a pump going down to the water.
Not a breast pump.
Not that.
Butterfly meat. Nope, she's not doing it. Someday. Oh yeah, I see the pump. Someday.
Speaking
maybe
a
she'll eat
bit
the
too
meat.
big for your Pampers, sweetie. Nice.
Yeah, that
You
that
just
was
follow
just
that
weird.
pump all the way up to the hill. And just behind it, there'll be a toolbox and something else on the beside it. Either sometimes it's water or sometimes it's a stun pack.
Yeah, there's a thing up on top of it too, if I remember right. You climb up on top of it.
It's work. You can find some caps.
Right, yeah.
Well, she knows what caps are now. So that's progress. Well, it's a
And
strange juxtaposition.
Not the ones for her teeth?
Yeah. I mean, come on. This isn't Piper we're talking about. This is Allison.
Right.
Piper's got some really bad teeth. But yeah, it's a strange juxtaposition between herself and her husband. Like, she won't eat any of the meat. She's still kind of grossed out by the fact that the cows have two heads. And meanwhile, her husband is not only eating rad roaches, but he's smearing their guts all over his face and feet and arms and legs. God knows what else.
Does it open up too, Gary?
Yeah, there's a door that opens up. I think that's I think you find caps in that too. Open up the little doorway. It's like the where the circuit breaker is or something.
We did say there's a random encounter up here.
You said raiders. These are the strangest looking raiders I've ever seen.
Well, there's raiders down here too.
They've got fucked
Yeah,
up
if you
teeth,
go a little
too.
bit farther down along the path you were walking to find it, there's a couple raiders down there hanging out by a fire. I have to say, this is the first time I've ever had mole rats up here. It's usually
They're more towards the quarry
raiders
area.
and dogs. Right, right.
So if he's depending on how close he got to that quarry.
Yeah, there's something up in the box, and then around this corner, you should be able to open up a hatch or something. I thought maybe I was wrong.
She doesn't seem to be able to do it.
Thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken.
Yeah. I can't seem to get this hatch to open.
Nope. It's, if you remember, like what the little thing is where the circuit breaker is, like on the tugboat over on Spectacle Island. That's what it would look like. That's what I had in my mind anyway. When I was designing the game, that's what I planned on putting there anyway.
Well, I appreciate that.
I think
did you consult Todd Howard on that? Or
I did.
Oh, good.
He told me it just works.
I think there's like a pump switch that you need to turn on to open up.
Maybe it's down
door.
at the bottom. Ah, it is. It's down at the bottom of the hose where it meets the ground.
Okay.
Or the water.
She'll just follow the hose. And I don't mean to say she's going to be chasing her tail. All right.
Yeah.
There'll be a switch down there. Flip the switch, run back up, open up the door.
Yeah, she's got to hurry. She doesn't like the nighttime either. Hey, I mean, she's new to this shit. She's scared. She doesn't rub rad roach meat all over her body. Although, when she does, I'll give you a heads up. Wow. Nice little cap stash. I don't see a stim pack, but
Yeah, it's once in a while there's a stim pack. Not all the time.
well, apparently this is neither once nor a while because.
Well, you got the purified water, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then you got purified water or the stem pack, so you got water instead. I've always seen the water or stem pack, but I've never seen them together.
Well, Nate will have to be satisfied with the water.
Is that like Clark Kent and Superman? You never see them together?
Well, no, there was that episode that pulled the evil part of him got pulled out.
Yeah, Grayson, that's a fair point. It's gotta boil down to whatever Piper's eating. Well, he just mentioned that. Hey, Preston, what are you doing? Just taking a dip? You dipshit. Showing me the Minuteman Navy now? That's just as impressive as your army. If I can get the words out. This guy. Hey,
trying to be Black Jesus.
That's right. Yeah, you want to baptize me, Preston? I bet you do. Turn me into some kind of generalissimo? It's not happening.
Did you get that duffel bag up there by the statue?
Nope. I don't think I did. That'll be worthwhile. Then again, I might have. I don't know.
Oh, good heavens.
Holy smoke. Okay. Pair of shoes. Don't need those. Maybe I did. Because there's just a pipe rifle in there. I think maybe she must have looted everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting late and scary.
At least you got the red rocket to light your day up.
That's true.
You had your meeting with all your guys outside, Sergeant? Did she get the duffel bag on top of Carlisle's house? I don't know why he threw it up there, but I could have swore I saw it up there earlier.
Yeah, I'll check that out for sure. Huh? Here's Carla. This should help.
Hey, Carla. Need to pick something up? Route's pretty long from here.
Most pleasant vendor in the game.
I've got a few minutes to browse. I got a little bit of
You
everything.
can sell her all that rad roach meat that you don't like.
Does she have... Ooh, she's got some rat away. Yeah, we'll do that. Stim packs. We'll take as many as we can afford, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. We can't afford all that, so scratch that. Well, yeah, we can.
Sell her stuff that you don't want.
Yeah. Let's give her some monies. Come on, where's her currency?
Should be in junk.
Oh, that's right. That's right, because it's paper. God, you could sell her some of these gold bars. Yeah, take that stuff. And some pre-war money. If you like.
Isn't it like 3 caps per dollar?
I think so. 3 or 4. Let's just do that. No. We'll sell her more than that. Because frankly, I'd like her to be giving me money. Yeah, absolutely. So let's see, at least 100. If it's 3. Damn, so sensitive. Come on. It's like a mini game in itself.
Yeah, right. It's one of the good things about Fallout 1. When you go to take caps, you put in the number. Only problem is you can only go up to 999. So if you have to do more than that, you have to do it multiple times.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
That kind of sucks, but it's nice that you can just put in a certain amount if you needed to.
Yeah, that is kind of cool. Let's see. I don't know. My math sucks. Let's just do that. Yeah, that's actually for my math sucking. That was pretty damn good. She gets to keep 1 cap. It's a deal. I've got a deal, Carla. You just saved Allison's husband's life. I don't have a husband. That's just me talking. Yeah, let's climb up onto Carlisle's house and check out that bag. She can spy it from here. That's how she knows it's there.
Right.
See if we can do this third person. Yes.
When you first started walking in third person on this game, was it difficult?
Yes. But like recording those series where I have the HUD off. Well, shit, I have the HUD off now. I kind of acclimated myself to doing this. I mean, I still screw up. I try to open up a bag and I draw my pistol instead, but...
Right.
But I still think it looks better. And I'm doing this all for you. All for the viewers. No, not really. I'm doing it for me. But
it's a good point, Grayson. The settlers do bitch a lot.
Yeah, they definitely do. Yep. Could not agree more, Grayson. Oh, let's see. Is there anything in this medicine cabinet? Yep, there you go. Pointed a pistol at it. Rad-X. I mean, that'll work. And now she'll take part in one of her favorite pastimes, and that is looking in the mirror. And she'll go ahead and save while doing that. Just in the hopes that it gives her brown face. It could.
Just a hope?
Yeah, you never know. It could.
Yeah, well, you save a lot in certain areas, you definitely will get it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll keep my fingers crossed.
And we're going to shift gears to our last character. We're coming up on our last hour. Things are about to get creepy. Very, very creepy. And if Carlisle gets brown face, then I'm restarting. Because, I mean, he's got to keep up his handsome appearance.
Very true.
How else is he going to court this girl? I'll tell you how he's going to court her. He's going to court her by force. It's his only option.
But he's got so much going for him. I mean, he's got the outfit and the hat.
And eating people.
And the puppy.
And the puppy. I mean...
Yeah, he'll get her to eat meat. Okay, wait, that didn't... I didn't choose my words carefully enough there.
I think you choose them quite well.
Well, thank you. I still didn't think about it before I said it, but thank you.
It sounded scripted to me.
Shit. I'm gonna put down the
We have Sergeant Stevens with us now.
He's on to me.
Yeah.
Alright, let's lose that screen. Someone's getting a little radiation and someone doesn't care. I probably should check his health, though. Yeah, could be doing better. After all, he just come out of that fight with the super mutants, so this couple stim packs wouldn't hurt.
I thought he enjoys the rides.
Oh, he does. He's just using stim packs. He's not using, okay, yeah, he's gonna use Rad-X too. I'm sorry, you folks didn't see that.
I called you.
He's got to level up.
Oh, yeah, he does. Let's do it. Let's level this fucker up, and,
Can you get addicted to Rad-X?
You know, I'm not sure. Probably not. You can't get addicted to stim packs, so... Although it kind of feels like I am addicted to stim packs sometimes. Okay, so... can he get any of the ones that I'm desperate to get? Such as... Adamantium Skeleton? Yeah, he could get that. Cannibal? No. Ghoulish? No. You get the second rank of Nuclear Physicist.
You can get that, what is that one for luck? Like, it bumps up your, experience points. It's on the luck side.
Oh,
Well, either way, he's only got a 3 in luck, so...
It's like, something...
Idiot Savant.
Oh, no,
yeah,
no, yeah.
The Savant one, yeah.
He's not doing that. I get so sick of the sound effect with that.
It'd be alright if he could get rid of it. Like,
yeah.
mute that thing.
I mean,
Are you gonna work on his... Are you gonna work on his sneak, any?
That wouldn't be bad. It's not a bad deal.
Yeah, he definitely needs to be able to sneak. I mean...
Let's see. Yeah, you know what, folks, let's put it to a vote. Why not? A vote between, what, Sneak has been put up there. I've got to propose, Adamantium Skeleton. And Nuclear Physicist, because he does use radiation weapons. So, how about that? 1 for Sneak, 2 for Adamantium Skeleton, 3 for Nuclear Physicist.
I'll say Sneak as well.
I'm going with Sneak. It just fits the creepiness.
We got 2 votes for Sneak. Remember, it'll be 2 for Adamantium, 3 for Nuclear Physicist. Anyone and everyone is welcome to vote. And it looks like it's going to be Sneak.
Yeah, he's basically got the mod that lets him be a...
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, we'll do, I'll give you like 10 more seconds if anyone else wants to vote. Otherwise, Maxwell, how do you vote?
Sneak.
Sneak, okay, so yeah, that's 4 votes for Sneak. Yeah, let's
you got 6 watching, so 4 out of 6.
Is that more than half?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I've just consulted with accounting folks. Apparently, 4 is more than half of 6, so looks like a 1's heavy.
6 likes.
By like a half a point or something. So yeah, snuck it right in there.
Snuck in a Sneak vote. Okay. So, I mean, they've been kind of looking for Carlisle, so he doesn't really want to encounter the Minutemen, though, I don't know, he's just a ghoul, sort of, not even a full-blown ghoul. So they shouldn't be all mean to him or anything like that. Maybe he'll slip into this backyard and peek into Allison's windows. You know, because that's just something he does.
The weather should always be like this when he's out and about.
I agree. I totally agree.
At least inside towns and little...
Everyone else is hitting the mattresses and taking shelter, and he's like, oh, it's beautiful out here.
So refreshing.
Yeah. Okay, nobody in the living room. That's a good sign.
Can you use that cannibal perk on living people?
Well, no, they have to be dead.
Aw. It'd be fun to eat something wiggling.
Let's see what weapon he has.
Try worms.
Maybe he'll produce the acid soaker. Just in case, you know, I actually scratch that. He's got the, where is it? Yeah, he's got a syringer rifle. Lock joint, I think. Lock joint and packs is what he's looking for. Oh, that's right. I still have voice on. Well, that's alright. I'm going to take a commercial break in 7 minutes, so I will disable the voice at that time. As it stands, he's going to close her front door.
Oh, so you did go for the stinger weapons.
Yes. I think you brought up a good point. It'll help.
They're silent, and they do some really fun damage.
Oh, there she is. Fuck, we're going to end on a cliffhanger. I'm going to take my break now. Yes, I am. So, folks, I will be back after these messages, and we'll see what the hell he's about to do to this poor girl. Stick around if you're interested in seeing creepy shit. I'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
That's awesome.
This brother and sister pairing look relieved to be home from school. And why not? They have an important day tonight. That's right, it's dinner with the family night and they're overflowing with anticipation. So much so that Bobby burns his hand on the pot. Next, Bobby's going to get out of control, having a taste of Mother's cooking before dinner is properly served. That's a no-no. We're going to explore several no-nos in tonight's feature. A date with your family. Are you popular? And dating, do's and don'ts. The ladies of this household know that to impress, and to feel their best, they must look their best. Meanwhile, Bobby knows that supper time is just around the bend. He needs to wrap up whatever crap has him distracted, and attend supper time on schedule. Mom and Dad set the rules, and the children must obey authority. Failure to do so could lead to harsh but measured discipline. Rather than jerk around, the kids should engage Dad in light conversation before supper, but after he has had a chance to relax post-work. Ask him how his day was, but never bog him down with your own troubles. Your troubles are yours. The same can be said around the supper table. Let Mom and Dad dictate the conversation. Conversation topics initiated by children are annoying and distracting.
In a well-rounded family, it is well known that children need to behave. They need to control themselves and, moreover, control their emotions. Failure to do so could lead to creating a scene.
Oh, I'm so happy. I could be a model. Or a cover girl.
Hey, what's gotten into that crazy kid's sister?
Oh, Jeff, don't be that way.
Unchecked emotions breed animosity, hostility, and anger, which spread like a cancerous disease from sister to brother, and ultimately even to dear old Mom. But poor Bobby, he just wants to fit in. And he should.
Well, what makes you think they look at your clothes?
Oh, because the other fellas wear sweaters or just shirts. Not a regular suit like mine.
Well, wear a sweater then.
Bobby needs to make an effort to fit in with the group. Otherwise, he'll stick out like a sore thumb, like a real jackass. Dad knows just what to tell him.
Pick out the most popular boys and girls in school and keep an eye on them. Try to figure out why people like them. Not that you'll ever be just like any of them, but you might learn something. Well, see you there.
No, Bobby will never be popular. But he has made it with Jenny. So have all the boys. Does this make Jenny popular? There's Jenny now.
Yoo-hoo!
She's been in the backseat of many a Corvega, a top make-out point. And all the boys have made it with Jenny. But again, does this make her popular or desirable? The answer is no. Jenny's so used up, you can smell her for miles. Jenny is a slut. The girls don't like Jenny.
Hi, Betty. Ellie. You can rest your tray here, Jenny, for a minute. Thanks. Say, Wally, how's the play coming along?
Oh, okay, Jenny. Here, Jenny.
And the boys don't care for her either. That seems distant, cold, but calculated indeed. They only enjoy poking her occasionally. Moreover, everyone pokes fun.
Nothing like being Miss Popularity. Yeah.
I like that boy. He's popular, so don't be a slut. Listen to Mom and Dad's rules and try to fit in. This has been Miles Upshore with tonight's Etiquette Minute. It was actually 4 minutes, was it not? Yeah, I think 409. Ooh, that should be a formula.
Which one, Karma?
Formula. Nice.
It should. Okay, we're back. Just to take that extra step, I went back to dashboard to make sure no brown face played into it. But yes, we have returned, and thank you for sticking around. For those of you that did stick around, for those of you that left, fuck those bastards.
Right?
You actually got one more extra person.
Oh, okay, good. No bastards. No bastards tonight.
Yeah, and those bastards that left and then come back later and watch the stream,
Duh.
we were just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys aren't bastards at all.
It was a different set of bastards we were talking about.
It says other bastards. not you. Not by any stretch. And yes, of course, there is it's got that experiencing technical difficulties. We're not. We always are, actually. We always are.
Oh, nope, you lost that person.
Screw that guy. That is not cool. Watch the commercials and then you leave.
Nope, he's back.
Oh, okay.
Nope,
then
now
never
he's
mind.
gone again.
We'll just keep our mouths shut about that. Well, that's driving me nuts. I'm losing my freaking mind over here. Look what you're doing to me. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. I mean, I don't know that it's Lisa. Actually, that's a quote from a really bad movie.
What
The
movie is that
Room.
from?
It's called the Room. You know the movie that was in theaters recently. The Speak Otto, the disaster artist.
Right.
Yeah. So that was about a movie called The Room, with Johnny Wiseau, who is not somebody I expect anybody to be familiar with, but it's horrible. It's just an absolutely terrible movie. But yeah, that's one of the lines from it. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. You're my future wife.
Is that the movie that James Franco just did a movie about?
Yep.
I
And
could hear Gary put that saying in the beginning of his
oh my God, you
game.
should.
You're tearing me apart.
You totally should. Even if you haven't seen The Room, you should get the audio for that one part. Tearing me apart.
I will see if I can find it.
Nice.
That'd be perfect for the part one of yours that you're doing survival with. You're walking around Flower Harbor right now, right? Aren't you?
Yeah.
That'd be perfect for that area.
So let's see how this goes. I mean, should he just freaking shoot her?
Damn.
Is it a sleepy time?
Yep, and then he's going to put a pack syringe in to calm her down. That way she's actually nice to him. Done and done. It's got a stiff bones there. Nah.
You ready
lady.
to head out?
Yeah, you're coming with me.
All right, let's go.
Oh, no. See, I don't think you understand how any of this works, young lady. I'm not some guy that needs your help. I'm glad the PAX is working. What is he doing? I guess he's using the restroom first? This is odd. What the hell has happened here? he's like stuck or something.
So is that it?
Okay.
Apparently he really needed to take a crap.
Yeah.
Kind of like a dog marking his territory.
Right. I just pull my pants up.
At least you're appropriate enough to shut the lid.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm sure she appreciates that.
She won't be very happy when she opens it up and finds an eyeball.
Let's do it.
Okay, get on your knees. Drop the gun. I don't trust it. Come on, you heard me, lady. No, you're not going to do it? Don't make me turn my HUD on. I'll do that.
Yep.
Very good. Yes. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like you to lose all your weapons. There we go. What weapons you have, young lady? Now, got something for you to put on. This is a shock collar. And if you make any wrong move, I'll pop your pretty little head off. We're gonna go for a little trip to church.
I'm ready.
See, because, she's ready.
Of course.
He's got plans for her. He's got serious plans for her. Where did she get another gun?
She had the preacher pistol.
Well, okay. We're not done yet, lady. I hope that pack shit is still working.
Got it.
It apparently is. Yeah, gotta lose that. Well, she's got a gun, but she's got no ammo. Well, sure, you can keep up appearances just in case, but good luck firing that thing. Ain't coming with me. Come on. Make sure Preston and his homies are all distracted. It looks as if they are. Just keep in mind, Allison, all I gotta do is press this little button and your head explodes. Yeah, Preston's oblivious. Got his back turned the entire time.
What about Cosworth?
Yeah, I think Cosworth has got his back turned too. No, he doesn't. He's facing us, but he apparently isn't concerned with what's happening.
He's used to it.
Yep.
So, oh, she's wearing a slave collar again? That's just like last week.
Yeah, she was always into that submission stuff. Well, he gets her out of Sanctuary, he'll feel a lot safer. And yes, he has his back to her, but truth be told, if he turns around and she's not there, pop goes the weasel.
Pretty strange how she hangs back and then she's like, oh, I better get going because I don't want my head to blow off, and then she runs into him.
Yep.
How's those tits feel against your back, ghouly guy?
Oh, Gary, I love it. I think it's one of the greatest feelings a man could ever sense.
Hey, Di, how you doing?
Hey, Di, how you doing?
Hi, Di. Hey, Gary, did you know that there is a mod? Or I guess not a mod, but it might be a mod. In the menu screen, there's a star or whatever. It takes you up to the next part of the menu, and you go up there, and there's like people that you can bring, and NPCs that you can bring into the game. One of them is called Gary.
Yeah, be from Fallout 3, probably.
Yep.
You are. Di's all for doing my challenge, I guess.
Oh, good. That's cool. There you go. You gotta take her.
That's right.
Did you hear that, Gary?
Yeah. Did you hear my response?
Something about Fallout 3?
Right, because all my brothers were in Fallout 3.
That's,
yeah,
there's a whole vault. Every
They're
time I
all
see your
called
face
Gary?
on one of these billboards, my heart just goes aflutter. It
You're
really
all,
does.
we're all clones.
Oh.
Yep. In fact, that was the best orgy Mark Jackson ever had. It's right there in that vault.
I will definitely check that, Di. And I'll try to answer your questions as best I can. Some of it's still in motion for certain things, but yeah. Should be cool. Have you join in on that?
Okay, apparently she does have ammo. Well, that's alright. She's got the pack syringe. So she's kind of on board, I guess.
What do we do now?
Well, you keep coming with me, little lady. That's what we do. Don't shoot me or I'll hit the button.
You gonna take her up to your new settlement?
He's gonna take her to church. Talk to her about the gospel and all the shit that he's done for her entire life. her entire adult life. He worked at Vault Tech, and as a consequence of that, he knew that by going to Vault 111, she'd be put in a cryo freeze. Come down here. And that would extend her life. But now he's got a new way to extend her life. In fact, a way to give her life everlasting. She just has to become a ghoul like him. It's simple. And courtesy of Stockholm Syndrome, hopefully she'll come on board eventually, and whatever's left of his manhood. Never mind, I'll stop there. But he is a ghoul, so we talked about that earlier. There is that concern that his balls might have dropped pretty damn far. So disturbing. So yes, he's he initially lived in that root cellar, but that was just to wait out the bombs and the immediate fallout. Of course shit. Raiders. Let's have fun with them. Let's use the syringer. What to give them? Yellow belly?
Those ones with the bugs in them, larvae.
Yeah, those are kind of fun. Let's try a berserk. Get these pricks to turn on each other. Yeah, we'll go for this one.
They're all gonna...
What else? Yeah, I like your idea. Let's try the bloatfly.
I have never used this gun. This is pretty neat.
Yeah, I kind of enjoy this.
I used it one time to save the one ghoul from whatchamacallit? Good Neighbor. The guy that does the Silver Shroud thing with you. I use it for that. Yeah, because it can be difficult to accomplish that without him getting killed.
Give up now. Don't make me pull the trigger.
Did he not hit her? Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry.
You got a big enough group of people. You got a big enough group of people and use that larva gun on one of them and berserk the rest. The berserker will more likely kill the one with the larva. The larva create a bloatfly, and the bloatfly will go kill everybody. It's quite funny.
Yeah, I gotta say, I enjoy the syringer. That was kind of entertaining. I don't think that one bitch launched a blowfly. I might have missed.
The hallucination grenade that you get from that I can't pronounce. I think it's called hallucinogen.
Yeah, hallucinogen. Yep.
Yeah. You get it from there. You throw that in a group of people. They all turn on each other as well. It's one of my favorite grenades. Of course, I have a mod that gives me 65,000 of those.
Of course you do.
I did find that grenade that summons a death claw. That one's fun to do too.
Is that from the cheat terminal?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's actual mod. I think I sent it to you a while back. I'll let you check it out.
So as you can see, we kind of skirted trash heap Jackie, trash can Carla, and yeah, we just obviously Allison has a rapport with her, so we don't want any trouble. Did we pass the drumlin? Is that it over there?
Car can be blown up.
Ah. Indeed it is. Of course, Allison's been through here and she already took out the two druggies that wanted to take the place over. Here we go.
Did she kill him, or did she pretty much
diffuse
she
the
had a high
situation?
charisma, right?
Yeah, she killed him though.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, hello. Has anyone talked to you about the saving grace of Adam?
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you.
I don't know who you're talking
need
about
anything?
there, young lady. I'm not interested in trading, but I am interested in putting up here for the night. Maybe put that syringer to good use. Lock joint. I think I enjoy that.
If you're here to trade, let's trade.
He missed. You going to be okay? I've misfired
It's gonna take my son a
there.
while to get off the chems, but we'll make it. We always do. Now let's get back to business. You need anything for the road?
Apologies. I try to load this thing and it just goes off. I mean you no harm.
I was cleaning it, went off in my hand.
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
I wonder if you put Berserk on the kid, would the kid go and kill his mom?
God, look what happened to his mom. Yeah, that would have been ideal to turn them on each other. God.
Hey, it's cooked now.
How did I miss that opportunity? Yeah. That's perfect.
I don't think you eat cooked meat, do you?
Oh yeah, he's about to. Oh, Trudy, you're delicious. And here's Salisbury steak for you, sweetie. And just for immersion's sake, let's go ahead and make sure.
Definitely gonna win her over.
Yeah, he is. Just to ensure that, we're going to hit her with another pack syringe. There we go. Forever mine.
Oh, until your packs have disappeared.
By that time, she'll be bundled up. Excellent.
Boy, the Minutemen have not done their job.
No, they sure haven't. Oh, it's early yet. I guess they won't camp here. Just a quick layover, and they'll be on their way. Just stopped in for a bite to eat.
What level do you have to be to get that perk for eating ghouls and super mutants?
I think it's... I hate to say it, I think it's somewhere around 30 or something like that.
Dang.
Yeah, so... For now, he's strictly on a smooth-skinned diet.
Go to Diamond City, it's a smorgasbord for you.
That's true. And that, in fact, is where his abode is. That root cellar is just his home away from home.
And you got a chapel right there. Like I can marry you.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's perfect. He's got the place all set up for her. She's gonna love it. She's gonna absolutely love it. And yeah, they can tie the knot there. They can, talk dreams. It's gonna be beautiful. I don't know about her husband. I mean, he's back there in his robe and his party hat, just being delirious. But wifey's not coming back, dude.
Just when he got her back, too.
Yep.
What a shame.
Shitty timing. She shouldn't have stopped at the mirror. I mean, that was her undoing, was her vanity. It's also her curse. I mean, if she wasn't that attractive, it's likely that Carlisle would have his heart set on that chick of the slog or something like that. So he is going to have to check his map, which is kind of odd. One would presume that he's made this trip quite a few times, but this is where he's heading, Ferrani Outpost. So, after he passes this overpass, I suppose he'll start heading east. And maybe we'll get there in 36 minutes. Maybe not. I'd like to. Think he might have to dig up an outfit for her, too. As much as he likes the Nuka-Girl outfit, I'm sure he can find something a little more comfortable. Maybe comfortable is not the right word. Comfortable for him. Not so much for her. Oh shit, at schools. Well, yeah. He's got that ghoul mask. It's time to wear it. I wonder if they'll still... Shit. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. You've developed a limp. Good news, I'm a doctor, too.
Who threw a grenade?
I think those are mines.
Oh, yeah, you're down there by,
What exactly is this?
Yeah, there's mines over there.
She gonna blow up.
She's gonna blow up right there by that car. Bye, Nora.
Sick.
I mean,
I think it's
Allison.
Whatever your name is.
Miss King.
If that is your real name.
I love how you're soaking up the radiation from that car. There's more of that where we're headed.
Yeah.
Don't attack her. She's on our side. Please don't attack her. See, they listen to me, Allison.
Oh boy, that's it. I'm out.
That is really weird. That mask lets you walk right past him.
Yeah. It's very
That is
handy.
really cool.
Fits with his whole ghoul persona.
I'm out of here.
That would really help in Kitty Kingdom.
Yeah. You're not out of here. She keeps saying, that's it, I'm out of here. When, now at least you're talking in character. Huh, there's a church. Wonder which one this is. I think this is the one with the one preacher in it. Kind of a mini boss fight or something like that.
I know the school's around here. The college.
Yeah, yep.
That might be what you're thinking is a church.
Oh no, that is a church. I think the church is part of the campus, though, kind of.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's a preacher in there. He doesn't really talk to you. He's just crazy. Carlisle can relate to that.
Hey, JPIC, welcome home.
JPIC O'Death, welcome home, man.
Welcome back, Jacob.
JPIC's home?
Mr. Death.
Welcome back, buddy.
I hope your trip was fruitful and safe.
There's something. Uh-oh.
How'd you like Salt Lake City?
Is he going to keep that mask on?
For the time being, I think. Just until he gets a little closer to home. In fact, I guess he should refer to his map again, and he did just level up. So, yeah, we're gonna want to head south. Pretty much here. But yeah, let's level up. Now we can go with the same deal, I think. I don't know. We put more points in stealth, right? Or if we maxed out on that.
Sneak. Well,
yeah.
It's flashing, so you should be able to put more in there if you needed to.
So,
of course, putting the stuff in sneak only really helps if you're actually sneaking.
True. And so far, that's not something he's done a lot of. But
it'd be good for him if he's doing a lot of melee.
And now that he's, acquired her, not much need to sneak much. Doing
right,
good,
right.
JPIC. How are you doing, buddy? Glad to see you back.
Oh, that's a good idea, JPIC. Here and now. That's man.
Why weren't you thinking of that, Otto? So, I mean, Now might be a good time for the adamantium or the nuclear scientist, dude.
Yeah.
This is Creeper. Creeper
Yeah,
Carlisle.
we've been floating around all three characters tonight. Kind of jumped from Nathan to Allison to Creeper. Kicked off the episode with Creeper, too. So yeah, it's been a night of schizophrenia. And yes, I'm trying to decide between adamantium skeleton and nuclear physicist, because he does use radiation weapons.
Oh, you missed out on a lot with Nathan.
Yeah, yeah. Nathan is Allison's husband. It turned out in last night's episode, actually in just the closing part of it, she found out he was alive. And so yeah, he was in Vault 111. She went out to get supplies for him, and then Carlisle basically found her and drugged her. Now he's taken her down to his abode, his humble abode. So I don't know. Anybody think that adamantium skeleton should trump nuclear physicist?
Why would you need the nuclear rage? You're not using any fusion cores.
But it also helps your weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Radiation weapons now do double damage. So.
Yeah, his main rifle's a radium weapon.
Yep.
I was curious about that myself, JPEG.
Oh yes, he's got the place. The place is ready for story's sake. It's probably been ready for a long time, but in reality, it's been ready for a few days. I'm tempted to go with nuclear physicist. Anybody disagree or have any ideas to the contrary?
No, I say go for it.
Yeah, we picked the last one. You picked this one.
Sounds fair. Let's do it then. All right. Well, we're gonna start heading south. Not that he has a compass. Okay, so about this direction.
Will the compass be on your Pip-Boy?
Yeah, I just checked it.
Checking to see we're awake.
Yep.
Smell trouble?
Up above.
Good riddance.
Probably confusing the heck out of the raiders. Look, that ghoul has a gun. He knows how to use it too.
Well, hopefully he doesn't look feral. I like to think he looks pretty good for a ghoul, let alone a feral. Oh, I see what you're saying with the mask. Yeah, he probably does kind of look like a feral. Shit, this guy wants to engage in melee? Count me in. And let's try the syringer some more. I mean, didn't really
knocked the hell out of him.
Yeah. What to try on this guy? God, I tell you, I like lock joint. I like that a lot.
I like Yellow Belly. Make him run away.
Will this semi blow up, Maxwell?
Yeah. It's on
Shit.
fire.
Well, I just didn't know. Some vehicles don't blow up, right? But I guess if they're on fire,
Yeah,
they're gonna
as
blow
long
up.
as it has an engine, blow up. Diesels, anyways.
Well, come on, Allison. Wouldn't want you to blow up.
Why not? She's already blown up once.
If you blow up, it better be me blowing up your head.
The diesels are really interesting because they're more of a time delay.
And
me either, JPEG. I was saying the same thing earlier.
Yeah, I've only used it the one time, and that was to save. What the hell's that guy's name? I keep wanting to say Harold, but it's not Harold.
I'd
The
take
dude
that
that gives
mask
you
off as soon as
the
you get closer to Diamond
Silver
City.
Shroud missions.
Oh shit, is the bridge out?
You take out.
One would have thought he would have known this.
Yep, you came to the one intersection where the bridge is out.
Well, we're going for a swim, honey. You get used to the radiation.
I love work. I could sit and watch it all day.
So much of a swim.
That's right, J-Vic. Win-win.
Make sure this bridge ain't booby trapped.
I'm sorry, did you say boobies? Well, I'm bringing a pair back home with me. Oh, Allison, you're absolutely going to love it here. It's a church. It's to make you feel safe and comfortable. I'm going to look after your every desire and reward you with Adam's grace. But before we go there, we'll step into my parlor, so to speak.
Yes?
Yes. She says yes.
I got
Good.
Now, down on your knees. Please. Maybe not.
I'm loving the strobe light.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, that just kind of had to be there. Well, let's make this a little easier on him. Bring up the HUD a little bit.
I'll be on the lookout. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm not worried. You're going to do is precisely what I say. So take a knee, or both. Yep, hands behind your back like so. We pretend we put handcuffs on you or some such thing, not that it matters.
Sure. I can
No, 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 no. Stay where you're at. Well, now I'm just confusing the poor girl. Shit! I'll blow your head off, lady.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Oh my God, did she just do that? Son of a bitch. Damn you, Allison. You'll not get away with this.
She locked you out.
That was not in the script.
No, it wasn't. She thinks she's a clever girl. There's nowhere to go. You have to come out this way. I can go into workshop mode and let myself in.
That is some funny shit right there.
Well, god damn.
She fooled you all the way to the end.
That's when you know you're really butt ugly, when she kidnaps herself.
I mean, well, damn. That's why I like her. She's so clever. She's just so clever. Okay, Allison. You're pissing me off. Workshop mode it is. I mean, if that's the way you want to play this, I'll take the whole damn garage door off.
Otto needs to put himself. See, here's an example where you need to use a logic gate.
I should have consulted your video.
Exactly. Use a logic gate. Never had this problem.
Sure. Anything you need. Nope.
So now I have to do another video to explain, another reason why you'd want to use one. Like, just in case your kidnappee decides to lock you out.
Jesus Christ, where did she go? Alright.
She ran behind you.
I got it.
She go up there.
My God. Allison, or Nora, if that's your real name.
She's got spunk.
Yes, she does. I don't think I like it very much. Alright. Let's see. Does he have anything for her?
I'm ready.
Otto, that voice you're doing, it reminds me of Oswald off of Drew Carey's show, the guy that he played Jethro in the new Beverly Hills movie.
Yeah, I could totally see that. And down to your undies. Let's see, what else can we do here?
Yes.
In fact, I don't want you putting back on the rocket suit unless I give you permission, because you kind of made me mad back there, Allison. That's inappropriate. I'm trying to help you. I could give you everlasting life, save your soul with the mercies and the graces of Adam. So, since we've come to this juncture where I don't feel that I can trust you, I'm afraid I'm going to have to put you in the pillory.
I'm ready.
And it's a shame, too. No, you need to go around it.
Recommending this place to my friends.
And put the pistol down.
Assume the position.
Can't do it right now.
You can do it. You will do it. Don't defy me.
Nope.
Yes. Don't tell me nope. I don't think you understand how any of this works. You've been relegated to your panties and a slave collar. I can pop your head off.
Sure. I can do that.
There, you just need a little convincing's all. Get in, come on. Now that a girl. And see, I'm even going to let you keep your Pip Boy because I can't take it off. Alright. So you just stay there while I do my thing.
Did you need anything?
My God, girl. I love the spunk. So, anyways, this is his parlor. He'll bring, wounded people that he might find back here and convince him that he's a doctor, because he was a very smart man and he did work for Vault-Tec in that capacity as a doctor. So, of course, once they see the garage, they better have been hit with a Pax syringe, because, somebody that's not under some kind of, I don't know, some kind of narcotic is gonna freak the fuck out when they see a pillory in here, and, I don't know why he has a skeletal corpse. He probably ate what was left of it. And he's got his garbage, his waste, which is pretty much dead bodies that he's chewed on a little bit. But apparently lost interest in them. Maybe they didn't taste right to him. The hospital gurney. What else has he got around here? There's random body parts just about.
And he lectures her on being inappropriate. I see the irony there. We don't talk about what's upstairs.
Honestly, what's upstairs is pretty tame compared to this. This is his workshop, so we've got ghoul meat in a basket of extra meat just in case.
Clowns, they tasted funny. JPEG is on a roll right now.
I do not like the taste of clowns. So yeah, upstairs is actually pretty clean. In fact, he's still got some junk decorating to do. He's got to get those shelves decorated. But yeah, you can see that the Nuka-Girl obsession carries over. I mean, he loves her. Just wish she loved him.
Di wants to know what building this is.
This is, well, honestly, this is an alley. It's been turned into a building. So it's not a vanilla building.
Oh, you got that workshop anymore?
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool idea.
Well, that's pretty neat.
You also use grounded?
No, I did not use grounded.
Because you can make your own walls and everything as well. It would work really well with workshop anywhere.
Now, like these windows he stole from, they were actually going from, well, basically that little nook where his bed is, that's where those windows were. But he pulled them out and put them, out there blocking the alley, so it would make a nice front for the building. And then
what's with the skull? Is he studying Hamlet?
Yes, big Shakespeare fan, real big Shakespeare fan. And he can sit at his desk and keep an eye on the church, and or while he's eating people, he can keep an eye on the church. It's important to keep an eye on the church because that's his main. I mean, that's the place that he's really done up for Allison. That's where they will be wed, as was just suggested by Maxwell. And that's where she's gonna be. But yeah, he's got big plans for her. Big plans. And there's no telling what happens off camera. I mean, I don't know. Just as I was walking by her, I just thought, well, yeah, anyways. She's clearly assumed the position. Yeah, I'll give you a shot of the exterior. I'm hoping she'll stay put and she won't go into another cell. But she gets out of that pillory, there's going to be trouble. But once she's properly sedated and we get more drugs into her, she's going to step into the Holy Mission congregation over here. Yes, there will be brown chickens and brown cows. There's his dog. Good, good. So this will be her home. Oh, he forgot to fix the barrel. Well, he's got some work to do on the radiated barrel on top of that cage. But yeah, this will be... Is that the dog making that noise? It is, okay. This will be her home away from home. Fuck home away from home. This will be her home, period. You can see the little shrine to her. I guess you can see it better with the light off, to be honest. He's got the Nuka-Girl action figure. Because, I mean, he needs his collection to be complete. And now it is. Now he's got the genuine article. He's got the gold chair, just for shits and giggles. And that's the cell that he intends to put her in. He really wants that barrel suspended over the cell, and it will be. He just hasn't gotten to that yet. For now, it's just going to sit on top of the cage. And yeah, it'll give off a little radiation, but not much. In fact, I don't see that it's giving off any right now. So yeah, he's got to make some adjustments. And then, while he's over here, he's got this little nook in the corner that serves kind of as, I guess you would call it an office or something like that. He can sleep over here. You know, it's just curtained off. It's nothing fancy. But this was the place. Now my collection is complete. So, yeah, that's the Church of the Holy Congregation. Now, let's make sure she didn't get out of the pillory. Watch, she's out, and she's not going to open the door again. But yeah, I do like that little building. It kind of, even though it's only 2-story, it reminds me of the Ghostbusters building. I don't know why. Speaking of which, I can't recall any firehouses in this game. Are they missing firehouses? Has anyone seen a firehouse in Fallout 4?
I've never seen one.
Well, Jesus, no wonder the blast of the missiles did so much damage.
The only thing I've seen closely related to a fire truck or house is the police and the hospitals. That's it. You'd think they would have fire stations. I mean, for God's sakes, you got fire when bombs blow up.
Right, right.
You could be the first to make one.
There you go. Guess I'd have to make the damn fire truck, too.
Well, they do have that diesel mod out. I don't know for Xbox, but I know they have it for a computer.
So we've got another pack syringe, just to make sure she's cool. Hit her in the ass with that. And I think we can put her to bed, because we are about at the end of the stream, so...
Lead on.
Yeah, she can go ahead and use the gurney.
Yep.
Nice and easy. I'll hit you with something more dangerous than the packs. Well, no, why are you just pulling that gun out? Nobody wants that. I need to get her an innocuous weapon, so she foregoes the pistol. I don't know if a rolling pin would suffice or what. Okay, now that she's on the hospital gurney, let's cut her open and eat her. No. We're not going to do that. I'm just going to leave her. She's all good and drugged up. And so our hero, or wait, he's not our hero by any stretch of the imagination.
Anything else?
And so our creep is going to call it a night. He's had a big, big day. He got the woman of his dreams, drugged her up, and brought her back to his creepy-ass, parlor. I mean, things are going good for him. Things are not going good for Allison and Nathan. Of course, you saw Nathan already. He doesn't care. He's running around in a bathrobe and a party hat, eating rat roach meat and smearing the guts all over his face. So he's a little weird in his own right. Hopefully he'll come out of it, and maybe he'll get his senses about him and decide to head out and look for his wife. Having said that, I mean, come on, let's be real about it. There's nobody that knows where she went. There's nobody that he can ask. And
well, if he does go back, he can go bump into Preston, and Preston probably could tell him that they saw you walk through, but didn't see you leave.
Well, yeah, they can tell him about the guy in black, but Preston had his back turned the whole damn time that they were leaving, so he doesn't know that she left with the guy in black.
Saw you.
Yes, Codsworth. Codsworth saw. But they wouldn't, they absolutely would have no idea, no way of telling. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't expect to have Nathan come riding in on a white horse. One, because there's no white horses in this game. Two, because he really has no way of knowing where she went. So this is kind of on Allison to figure out how to get out of here, unless some crazy unanticipated thing happens, like some stranger shows up and decides to right this apparent wrong. But let's be honest with ourselves. There's nothing wrong with what's transpired today. It's absolutely right. And everyone deserves to bring back their own Nuka-Girl. So don't blame him.
You can always make the mysterious stranger pop in.
Fuck that guy. Hey, how you doing?
Nick's always trying to find that guy.
And just before we close out, because we're about to end it here. Let's see, he'll go ahead and lose his hat. Really doesn't have pajamas or anything. He needs to get some pajamas. But she's good and sedated. She's passed out. You know what time it is? It's time for him to go ahead and folks, that's going to do it for tonight. I'm not sure when I'll stream next. Likely not tomorrow night. Maybe I'll be back Sunday. Maybe I'll be back Monday. I will definitely be streaming Monday night. But yeah, that'll do it for tonight's episode. And I appreciate you watching. I know it was awful creepy. And just weird all across the board. But that is as intended. That's what you're going to get. Anyways, folks, I want to go ahead and thank everyone that was here in the chat with us tonight. That will include, let's see, I was first joined by Sergeant Stevens. So, Sarge, thanks for jumping in right out the gate.
Anytime. Thanks for having me. It was a good stream tonight.
Thanks, man. My pleasure. I had fun with it, too. I was kind of worried juggling 3 characters, whether or not it would go smoothly.
You did well. You did well.
Thank you. Thank you. It was fun. And then, of course, we were joined by Phoenix Embrace, who is muted across the board, but it's always a pleasure to have her on board. I think she's out there working on the Pipsqueak Palace, which should be a lot of fun and already looks quite impressive. I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. Then, of course, we've got Loco 4-Pack, a.k.a. Gary. Gary, thanks for taking the time.
Of course, my buddy.
Thanks. And I'm going to have to, I can spawn a Gary, too. I'm going to have to do that at some point.
There you go.
Just to see. And then, last of all, we were joined by Maxwell Von Dugan. Maxwell, thank you for joining us.
No problem. I always like coming out and hanging out with you.
Well, I mean, who doesn't enjoy abducting supermodels and taking them back to a creepy garage?
No response.
that's probably the safest response you could muster. Anyways, so that does it for the folks in Discord, and of course I appreciate everybody in chat. Thanks for coming around and taking the time and watching this bizarre nonsense, this story that I'm trying to craft. Even though I am trying to throw my own story in here, at some point, one of these characters is going to take on the main story. I'm not sure who. I could tell you it would be really bizarre if it was Carlisle. Because, what, now he's going to go after Sean, too? I want the kid, too. My collection's not complete. That would be weird. It'd be really weird. So I don't think it will be him. Well, somebody proposed maybe Sean's his son.
He could eat Sean.
He could eat Sean. Sean sounds real tasty. Yeah. Little does he know, Sean's old. What a letdown.
It won't stop him.
No. Anyways, folks, this is Automatic for Automatic Games. I appreciate you watching. If you like this, and if you are subscribed, I will talk to you soon, friends. Have a good weekend.
Take care.